Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be another episode of my top 10 rounds. This will be the top 10 games of round 10 since 2000. Let me know down below if you are enjoying this series, and I'll be continuing this until the footy returns, which is quite soon, which is a good sign. Remember to leave any improvements or any suggestions you like to see in these top 10 round videos, as I definitely take them into consideration for doing them next time. But let's just get straight away on with the list of the top 10 round 10 games since 2000. At number 10, we have the Essendon versus Melbourne clash in 2012. Coming into the match, the Bombers were 8-1, whilst the D's were still looking for their first win. But in a low-scoring affair, the D's threw everything at the Bombers, which resulted in a very tight contest. In one of the upsets of the year, the Demons held on to beat the Bombers by only a goal.
Colin Sylvia.
In the upset of the season.
Unbelievable scenes. Kneeled players, fans, going absolutely chaotic here.
The Demons' first win of the season, a goal the difference in the end.
At number 9, we have the thriller between Port Adelaide and Geelong in 2000. The Cats were third on the ladder, whilst the Power were looking for their second win of the season. Despite being the dominant team, the Power were very wasteful, which is why the game managed to remain so close.
In the team, stammering approach. Ling has kicked the goal. Good lad.
With a minute 30 to go, Jared Polton kicked a goal to level the scores as the game ended up being a draw.
You can't get that. It's a goal.
Indicate that the score is all clear on the scoreboard. We have a draw.
We do have a draw. There's no question of that. 10-18 Port. Geelong at 12-6. It's an eerie finish.
At number 8, we have the epic between the Dogs and the Roos in 2003. In one of the highest scoring games of all time, the Dogs recorded a 34-point lead late in the second.
A left foot kick. It's a goal. That is sensational stuff.
But the Roos were able to fight back and fight back strong, and eventually were able to run over the top of the Dogs to win by 11.
It is.
Unbelievably, the Dogs ended up losing while still scoring an unbelievable 145.
That is an amazing goal, and we have an amazing finish.
Well, it's cost them a goal. Back in the centre, dancing. Oh, yes! Dave Laley's ecstatic. The Kangaroos are in the 8, and what a victory. And that sign says it all. Peter Rowe, disconsolate. His side led by 37 points midway through the third term.
Coming in at number 7, we have an epic contest between Essendon and Sydney in 2007. The Bombers started strong, kicking 4 goals in 8 minutes of the first quarter. However, the Swans managed to come back as they were able to regain the lead at 3/4 time. With 5 minutes to go, the Swans were trailing by 14, but just fell short by a point as the Bombers held on for victory.
Desperate stuff. Handball comes in. Here's a chance. Buchanan has missed.
And got beat by a point.
No plugger tonight. No free kick there either. Davey, it's over. James Hird, you can see what it means to him. The Bombers, what a win.
In 6th place, we have another 2007 thriller, this time between the Tigers and the Lions. Coming into the match, the Tigers were still looking for their very first win. For most of the game, the margin didn't exceed 2 goals, and with a minute and a half remaining, Kane Pettifer kicked a goal to level the scores.
Pettifer covers himself in glory.
However, that wasn't enough for either side to gain victory as the game ended up in a draw.
Season 2007's first draw coming from a thriller at Telstra Day. Richmond so close yet so far from their opening win of the season.
At number 5, we have the thriller between Brisbane and West Coast in 2012. Coming into the match, first placed Eagles faced 15th placed Lions in what seemed to be a very one-sided affair. The Lions were able to take it up to the Eagles before the Eagles got out to a 21-point advantage early in the last.
To give it an old heave-ho. No, it got there. Breeze third.
But then the Lions went on a flurry as they kicked 7 goals, including a James Polkinghorne match winner, to win them the game by 2 points.
They're in front. Pandemonium at the Gabba. And they're going to get their wish. The siren's going to ring out around the Gabba. This is why we love this game. victory. 8 goals in the last quarter.
In number 4, we have a Friday night nail-biter between Sydney and Hawthorn in 2017. The Hawks were the better of the two teams early on as they recorded a 21-point halftime lead, but then the Swans were able to come back and regain the lead midway through the final term.
Kicks the goal. Pushing in space. Heaney, open goal, got it too. Sydney by 8.
Jared Ruffhead kicked a long-range match-winning goal to win the game by 6 points.
Long, straight kick. He does. He does. He puts them in front. How many goals has he kicked? 508. Clarko's pulled the rabbit out of the hat. He has. You said he had to. And the rabbit is out of the hat. There it is. The Hawks have won by 6. Jared Ruffhead has kicked a match-winning goal.
In number 3, we have another 2017 thriller, this time being a Thursday night encounter between Port Adelaide and Geelong. The Power played brilliant all game to keep up with the Cats at the Cattery as the lead didn't exceed more than 2 goals throughout the entirety of the game. With 3 minutes left, Charlie Dixon had a chance to give the Power a 9-point lead, but he took too long to take his shot, forcing a rush behind.
To Westhoff, that is a huge play and almost a huge mark.
With a minute 40 to go, Patrick Dangerfield kicked the match-winning goal and the Cats managed to win the game by 4 points.
Dangerfield, can he produce something really special? He might have. Has Dangerfield done something brilliant again? Play Menegola, he heads towards the boundary. It bounces, it dribbles, the siren sounds, and the Cats do what the Cats do well.
In number 2, we have the epic clash between Fremantle and Brisbane in 2019. Charlie Cameron kicked 3 first-quarter goals to give them an early edge.
Kicking low. Cameron's so dangerous here. Got rid of his man. Charlie's got 3 in the first quarter.
But then the game remained in balance ever since.
Fremantle go long and they go all the way.
Coming into the final break, the Lions were 8 points up, and with the scores level, Michael Walters had a shot after the siren. His kick hit the post and the Dockers went on to win the game by only a point.
On the lead. The seconds tick away. It'll be a shot after the siren. Any score will do. Michael Walters with the last kick of the Sir Doug Nicholls Indigenous round. Lines them up from 50. Strikes it true. Michael Walters wins the game for the Dockers.
Now in first place, we have an absolute classic between Geelong and West Coast in 2006. The Cats absolutely dominated the contest, and halfway through the third, they enjoyed a 54-point lead.
Touches the air.
The Eagles then were able to reduce the margin, but still saw themselves down by 36 in the final quarter. The Eagles then produced an incredible fight back to kick 7 goals to 1 in the final quarter. Adam Hunter then kicked the match-winning goal as the Eagles produced the 8th greatest comeback in VFL and AFL history.
A goal! Eagles back in front.
West Coast by 3 points. Cox and Otten's at it again. Cox takes it out, jams it on the boot. Only as far as Rook, little fumble. Kelly, that's it! Oh, it's been one of the most remarkable games of football you ever wish to see. The first time the West Coast have won here since 1999, and they've come back from facing a 9-goal deficit midway through the third quarter.
So there we go, those were the top 10 round 10 games of the AFL since 2000. Let me know down below if your team was in this list, and let me know which game you thought was your personal favourite. Apologies as well guys for the lighting, as I'll make sure it will be much better for next week's episode. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe down below for more of this AFL content. Remember to leave your video ideas down below in the comment section to help me put out content while we wait for the footy season to return. As well as that, stay tuned for a Friday night AFL Evolution 2 live stream, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video.